Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another Trading View update. Bitcoin continuing to follow its downward trend that's been in place since November. Although I think we're starting to get to that point now where within the next week or two, probably by the end of the month, we're looking for signs of a reversal to start to play out. The price action that we've seen take place, especially since really the end of December, is still following the same sort of patterns as we were back in July. Now, back in July, we had the real big story was that we had this Wyckoff accumulation structure play out. If we were to sketch that sort of structure where we had a kind of continuous downward motion, dip below 30 before we had that eventual reversal, even had a daily close below 30. Everyone thought the bull run was over, and then we moved higher. That sort of structure on this or on the most recent price action looks a little bit like this. So it could well be the case that we start to see continue to move lower, retest the 40, maybe even the close below 40k area, or even down below 39, and then we start to move higher. I think for now, the main thing you really want to be looking out for is this W structure to play out. We had it here. It's more visible on the ETH chart actually, but we'll look at Bitcoin first. Looking at some sort of price action like this, where we then had this we had the Y structure, the W structure come up, retest this previous level of resistance, was it 36,750, and that acted then as the boost or as the kind of springboard for the move higher. So we came down, tested resistance, failed, came up, broke through resistance, retested the resistance, and off we went. Now the same sort of pattern we'd like to see play out on the price structure now over through into the middle of or into the beginning of February. Similar sort of idea. We have this Y structure come through, come up, retest 44,500, and then off we go. So something like this would be is something that we're looking out for now. On this sort of if this plays out, there's two real entry points, especially for those looking to DCA in. If you are a little bit more high risk, then you could look to start, continue to add positions in the low 40s. If you want to hold off a little bit longer and have that patience, then you could almost wait to add to those longs on the retest. So at this point here, so you either buy down at around 40k, we would say, or you wait for that price to accelerate higher, break through that level of resistance at 44.4k, come back down, test it as support, and away we go. Similar sort of idea on the ETH chart, and this W structure is actually much clearer on the ETH. Look at this. You can see how back in July, beautiful W shape, and off we went. We didn't actually even retest really this area at 2,300. We sort of just moved higher very quickly. So similar sort of idea looking to play out now. Of course, we've got this downward trending resistance line coming into play as well. So potentially what we're looking out for, something similar to that, move up, test this level, and then off like that. So again, on ETH, we've got this resistance line coming through on the RSI as well. So want to see this resistance line being broken, maybe even also retested in line with this sort of price action. Ideally, we'd have some sort of move where the RSI actually comes down below that low from the beginning of January, almost creating a nice little bullish divergence on the RSI, something like that, as another signal that the market has bottomed out. So look out for these over the coming weeks. I think we'll still continue to move sideways, if not a touch lower, until the end of the month, and then hopefully start to see this sort of pattern play out into February, and off we go for the rest of Q1. That's it from us today. Have a good trading day.